Hey there, fellow hunters. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Jurassic Splashdown. Episode 9, Ken tries his hand at big game hunting. So I got one of the two bedrooms. There's still some smoothing out to be done. But, yeah. The kids at least have their own their own bedroom that they share. And then I'll separate them out too, so that we don't have disturbed sleep. We can avoid the disturbed sleep penalties. I did take off a leg, yeah. You know, it's infected. Oh, man. So, here's the issue. I don't have a place to put the prisoner close enough to the base where it doesn't pose a risk to the kids. But I can make one real quick. So, let's see here. Where would the best place be? Here, maybe. If you break out of this, you don't enter our base, you're still outside. Right? But it's still fairly accessible from within the base. And the reason I'm doing this is Ken having doctoring practice is pretty important if Spieler ever gets pregnant. Because if Spieler gets pregnant, she's going to, you know, need some doctoring. Or if anyone else gets sick. So the advantage of this is so that I have the training under my belt to help in the case that someone needs help. I can't imagine sleeping a kite and bedroll, but let's make one anyway. And wow, it's excellent. Okay. He's unwaveringly loyal, so it's not like he's ever going to convert, which is fine. And, do we have herbal meds? Oh yeah, we do. We have a few herbal meds that another enemy brought in. Spieler, I need you to close this door. Hey, Guilty Ghost, thank you for the sub. All right. How to turn raw heel root into heel root at a crafting spot. Okay. Because if I'm to install a peg leg on them, they're gonna need. I'm gonna need a little bit more herbal meds. Can we learn their language? We hypothetically could. It just it wouldn't really benefit us much because there's like virtually no opportunity to ever have peace with them. They're a permanently hostile tribe. So we could learn Jurassic, which is the type of language, but then there's a dialect. So the dialect is worthless. Jurassic might be helpful to be able to trade with the Varret people, but the Varret people are also hostile with us. So it's not a language that is particularly useful to us, which means I'm not going to bother. Medical 8. Nice. So I'll keep tending their infection and then release them when we can. Oh, there goes the ambrosia. Hey, Nabla, you want to go for a rain trip? A rain trip with Papa? To get Mama and Papa some ambrosia? Oh, you really can't carry very much, can you? Wait up. Don't get so ahead of her. There we go. Ta-da! Drugs obtained again. The other thing is, we don't know... I mean, they're unwaveringly loyal, but we don't know anything about their traits or childhood or anything. We don't know that stuff until we speak to them, and speaking to them is a little difficult because we don't speak their language. So it's a bit of a process to... Oh, oh, God. Alright, Ken and Doppy. You are now on bed rest. Well, there goes tending to that prisoner. So Doppy is going to get full-fledged industrial meds, as is Ken this time around, and then maybe switch down to herbal meds once we're more in the clear. So Spieler, please tend Ken. We got the plague. So Spieler, this is a very fine chance to actually practice your medicine. Because she also needs good medicine skill for everyone to survive. And you are medical emergency, but you are 92 over 79. You'll be fine. So this prisoner is going to be released next chance I get, once their severity of their sickness goes down a bit. But I've been farming up the heal route. Ken, you should not be... Oh, yeah. Lower doctoring. I've been farming up the heal route for exactly this. That I knew that this was coming. It was bound to happen. Yeah, we are in the tropical rainforest. Sickness abound. So I'm going to drop quality of care down to herbal meds and see if that can keep us healthy. And then if I have to go back up to industrial meds, because there's just a very finite amount of industrial meds, I will. So industrial meds are definitely the only for emergencies. Only for when it's absolutely necessary. Ken, I think you still probably tend better than Spieler. 42%? Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Alright, get to bed. And you are going to be released. We don't get any rep for it, but it was just oh god, why? Oh god, where are you going? Okay, that medical release was horrible. I'll make sure to adjust that for the future. That was like worst case scenario. So you might need industrial meds for next tending. I'll keep that in mind. Hey, look, we're done with the poo. Nice. Stoppy, go to sleep. The boys in this family, man, they're so disobedient. Raw heal root lasts a long time, that's good. And a big corn harvest is on the horizon. So I got no rep for releasing that guy, but I did get a pretty decent amount of medical experience, which is oh shoot. All right. Given what's going on right now, I'm gonna turn on the emergency lights. We've got plague and blight. Not good. So don't bother resowing. Just cut. Medical treatment for Doppy. I think I'll have Spieler try 65. Okay, that was better than what Ken did. And Ken got a 66. At 66, I don't think we're going to need... I think Ken's in the clear. It was a bit risky, but Ken's in the clear. Won't be dead to plague. One of the advantages of growing something like hay grass is that it could get blighted, and it's not of much consequence if it gets blighted. Ugh. Maybe I should have used industrial... I think if we tend again, we'll use industrial meds there. Doppy's doing great, but Ken not so great. Change schedules back? Yeah, good call. You're no longer need to slice blight. Doppy. No. Oh, are you already immune? Oh, you're already immune. Okay. Yep, 74 over 73. Or 75 over 73. He'll be fine. But the next tending probably should be industrial. Just in case. You guys are idle? Dig. It's funny that they are allowed to mine, but they're not allowed to do construction. It's like, what world are we in? Where, like, you can't be trusted to use a hammer and nails, but you can be trusted to use a mining pick? We're also kind of low on raw food, although we are about to get a massive corn harvest, so I'm not exactly worried about it. I never dug a hole as a child. I mean, no, I did. But I didn't mine iron in a mountain as a child. I had a relatively normal childhood of not being an iron or coal miner. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna use industrial meds. The plague did get extreme. And I don't think herbal meds would have screwed that up. He was immune enough, but why the hell risk it? This is also one of the reasons why I had a trap tunnel, because in the case that Ken is incapacitated due to illness, a trap tunnel can be life or death. You used to collect scrap as a child? Oh, okay, guys. Your childhoods are weird. I'm going right out and saying it. If that is how you spent your childhood, you're an oddity. That ain't the norm. Alright, he's up. We're good. Still working on the bedrooms. Put torches in the mines? Yeah. I'm kind of low on timber, though. But it's not a bad idea. I'm gonna need to cut down some more trees so we can actually floor up the bedrooms. Alright, Naba. I'm gonna trust you because Papa's working out here. You'll cut down these trees. Wow, you are so much better at this now. Because she's got super high plant skills. She's, ridiculously good at cutting down trees. As a 8-year-old girl. No, don't go inside, dude. Don't go inside. You are watching her. Or botching. Ignifolio, thank you for the resub. He's still not really over his illness, so he's like botching the hell out of this construction project. Luckily, it's just marble. Marble's all over the place, so it's not a big deal. I might need to harvest the corn early. The other thing I could try to do, once his, we could dip into our pemmican. Which is not unreasonable given the, he should probably not be hunting. He still has plague symptoms. There we go. The mines are illuminated. Still 43. Man, that's really high. Alright, corn's getting harvested, so I don't even think we're going to necessarily need to dip into our emergency supplies. There should be enough corn here to last us until the bigger harvest up here. How's your symptoms now? 34%? So once sub 20, it will be a lot easier to not constant fail. It seems the barrier for me to finish the bedroom project is going to be trees. So Spieler, once you're done with that lesson, I'll probably have you go around cutting some of the full-grown trees closest to the base so you don't have to venture too far into the scary jungle. The kids are making machine noises while working? Yeah, maybe they've been told by Ken that the wood planers make buzzsaw noises, so they're doing it with their mouths. Is Naba an insomniac? She spent the night sawing wood? She's an optimist. I don't know, maybe she's also an insomniac. Just peak RimWorld. Counterpoint. You don't spend your 3 a.m. cutting timber, then you and I have very different lives. Hey, Runloth. Howdy back to you. How's it going? So after this hay grass, let's go ahead and just plant more corn. I'm actually relatively surprised that I had a bit of a veg shortage. I thought I had an excess. And this hay is for straw matting. So we can have an area of like low filth if we want. Like, I know it's highly flammable, but like straw matting like this with granite, flagstone, sort of like a patio. But I probably won't even end up doing that. I think what I'll do is just that. So, thanks to the plague and some raiders and all that, bed progress is a little slow, but we're still working on it. We'll have it soon. We need a little bit more marble, probably, for these walls. How's growth tier? We're halfway to growth tier 2. That's awesome. We're getting 1 a day. I don't care about your dino nesting sites. Leave me alone. A shoot frenzy. Yeah, I'm gonna take advantage of this. What are we shooting? A Kentrosaurus? No, you move too fast. Ankylosaurus? Is there an Ankylosaurus out here? Yep, here's an Ankylo. We're gonna take down an Ankylo. This is gonna be fun. So him with a shoot frenzy is gonna be kind of stupid, like in the most beautiful way possible. Levels of stupid, because he has a bandolier, he's trigger happy, and now he's a shoot frenzy. Like, what the hell? Seriously, what the hell? Listen to that! Alright, I'm gonna make some assumptions here that you guys want microelectronics next. Oh my god. It's ridiculous. What is his shoot speed? So, Oh, I don't even... Where do you even see the, DPS? Well, okay. The shoot frenzy itself... Why am I blanking on how to even see that stat? I mean, obviously you can tell he's, like, shooting ridiculously rapid fire. And the Dryosauruses also don't even respond to being shot at. Where is this? Shooting accuracy, aiming time... Is it hunting? No, not hunting stealth. I forget where you can see that stat. But he's, it might be listed under the weapon, yeah. It might be in gear. Something. Because it's the range cooldown that the shoot frenzy is primarily affecting. Allowing him to just, like, rapid fire. And I figured an Ankylosaurus, because Ankylosaurus leather is, like, armored. And that's gonna give me super good, gear. My crafting skill isn't all that great yet. Inspiration, oh, there it goes! Nice. Well, that was a lot of shots. Glorious. Casually hauling an Yankee 5 times the size. Yeah. At least. Where is body size for the Yankees? No, 3.5 times. I mean, it's because it's RimWorld, so it's not true to life. And don't worry, I won't forget to butcher it. I'll probably go after more, for the leather, not the meat. Why are we... Hold on, stop. Don't waste your corn. Look at that. Lovely. Dino hide. And I'll hold off on the pemmican for now, just because we have so much pemmican. I'd rather have the manual labor free than, like, buckets more pemmican. Hey, Twonker, thank you for the resub. Welcome. Marathon timer still broken. Oh, stupid. What a Giga Chag thing to do, take down an Yankee? Yeah. No kidding. And, like, pretty casually, too. With a bolt-action rifle. What a monster. Alright, so this is now part of the home zone. I guess as is this. And we are going to be allowed in here. And this will be Nabla's. She's a little older, so we'll give it to her. We'll do dresser. We'll do the works. And I have lights in here as well, so that if we have to do medical tending, because I don't have a dedicated hospital, we can do it in here. So this wooden bed is 100% rest effective, and it is not quite 100% comfortable. I'll make a pass at trying to get better beds once this project's done. Can we move that shelf? There we go. So I moved things around, partially so that we can not block access to a door here. Although I'm out of wood. And then I'll lay out the shelves differently and free up the table. It's actually kind of fine right now as it is. It's not really in the way. Ooh, a Go Frenzy. Nice. And a Mad Minosaurus. Well, it is nighttime, but given fire speed and all... Brained. Oh, bye-bye. Good shot. In the rain, in the dark, right through the brainstem. We'll leave this dino as long as I can to butcher it. Because I'm going to already, as it is, have a bunch of rotten meat. Is our rice... Our corn seeds? Yeah, nice. We have 100 corn seeds. So we have lots of seeds now. I feel pretty comfortable not worrying too much about running out. So the bedroom project is nearly done. And what do you want next? Defense, so we can do a nature and cloud watching area, a storage area, a hospital, research area, a workshop, let's do also include root cellar or viewer suggestions. You guys choose. Give you 5 minutes on that. Bedrooms still need a little bit of work. And the quality of beds definitely could be raised up a bit. But, it's pretty nice so far. Decent, decent. They're all about the same impressiveness. Actually, this one's quite impressive. Wait, what is making it that impressive? Oh, there's no door. Yeah, okay. Alright, spoiling in 1/8. I'll make sure to butcher it before it goes. So current research project right now is microelectronics to get a research bench. High-tech research bench, which is a requirement for fabrication. Basically, we're rushing fabrication so that we can start making things with electricity. Because until we can make our own components, we really can't play with electricity. Oh, expand the inside zone as well? True. If we're ever on lockdown. Where'd that lightning hit? Oh, just next to our base. Yeah, it sounded pretty close. Are there other immediate sources of steel? Good question. Yeah, to the south. Not too far away from the kill box. It's not super convenient, but it's close enough it ain't gonna kill us getting down there. Okay, I think I'll call that a little early. A root cellar is what you guys want me to have next. Which means digging into the overhead mountain zone, because that's going to be the most naturally cold area. So we'll try to put a root cellar somewhere here where the overhead mountain is. Which means ignoring the rest of the iron and going for the overhead mountain. Trying to figure out where it is and then dig in underneath it as much as possible. Ooh, level 4 mining. You're getting better at that. I think before my shoot frenzy expires, maybe tomorrow I'll try to hunt another ankylosaurus. Because the armored... So in terms of like what leather they're made out of, we've got heavy dino hide, which has sharp 136. We've got the armored dino hide from the ankylosaurus, which is sharp 160, blunt 32. The heavy is sharp 136, blunt 20. So the armored is the best of. And there's a pretty limited amount of armored, I think. Medium. Yeah, I think the ankylos are the only ones with medium. This should be chitin. Oh, so as far as the chitin goes, the chitin has higher blunt stats, less sharp stats. The chitin is legit pretty good. It actually might be a better compromise, considering a lot of these enemies actually might be doing blunt damage. So in terms of the predators, what kind of damage type are they doing? I'm not sure I can tell from here what their quote-unquote weapons are. But, I mean, I would say the heavy armor leather is probably my bread and butter. Regardless. Chitin or armored. Either or. But that's what I want. On one dino said ignored iron damage. Yeah, that might be the case for some of them. Which is scary. Hey, I can... Ooh, I didn't realize that. We wanted the T-Rex. I can try to figure out where they exist. So they're not arid shrublands. Are they temperate swamps? Yeah, there's some in temperate swamps. I don't really want to be fighting T-Rexes. They're kind of scary. And they have heavy dino hide. But yeah, it's food for thought. Trophy hunting at some point. I mean, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Jurassic Splashdown, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but please keep in mind this streamed one time only as a marathon. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Special thanks to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, fellow survivors in this jungle world.